Okay, in this video what we're going to do is talk about the 3-string box positions. Now, a lot of people think that if you're going to play a solo, you got to learn like all of these complicated scales, right? And when you're talking about the pentatonic scale, you're talking about 5 different notes with 5 different positions. The diatonic scales, like the major and minor, you're talking about 7 different notes, so those have 7 different positions. So it can get really confusing. But you don't need to know all that stuff, okay? You just really need to know a few basics, and I'm going to show you kind of the most basic form of the scale, and we're going to be talking about the pentatonic minor. I'm going to show you this in the key of A minor, all right? So this would sound great over anything that's actually in the key of A minor, or you could also use it over some kind of blues riff like, let's see, like okay, so that A, all those dominant 7th chords would sound great as well. But let's just jump into it, and just remember that if you're going to use this particular scale I'm going to show you, the tune is going to need to be in the key of A minor, all right? Or if it's a blues tune with all those dominant chords. Excuse me. So let's just jump into it. Basically, I'm going to show you this pentatonic minor scale, and then I'm going to show you a trick that you can use with these 3-string box positions. All right? It goes like this. Here's the first part of it. All right, so that would be the first position of that pentatonic minor scale. Now I'm going to show you the second position of it, okay? So if we go all the way up, and then we're going to come all the way back down, I think I'll just descend with it, this starting with the second position, okay? I'm going to start here, and you can certainly play it like this as well. Okay, so those are the first 2 positions. And you notice that the notes we played were only from here to here, right? Okay, so now you're thinking, man, that's a lot of notes, right? Well, what you can do is you can just take what we call the box position of each of those positions. So what I'm going to do is, instead of playing like this whole thing, like, all I'm going to do is play the top portion of it. So I'm only going to play. Okay, that's it. Just. Okay, here's a fretboard close-up of that A minor pentatonic scale. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the actual box positions of that. So all you'd need to do to play the first position of the box, or the first box position of this pentatonic minor scale, would be this. Okay, that's it. And then it just comes back down. If you want to just go all the way up and all the way back down, it'd be. Okay, and then we're going to slide it up, and we're just going to do from there. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Okay, that's the second box position. So first box position, second box position. So you can just, practice it like that. And if you want to grab these notes down here too, it's fine. But you don't even have to come down to the 5th and 6th strings. That's the point I'm getting at. Okay, so what I'm going to do is show you actually how to use those 3-string box positions over a jam track. Now, I've given you the jam track, so you can just download that and you can practice those box positions I just gave you over this jam track, because this jam track happens to be in the key of A minor. All right. So let's just, what I'll do is I'll just kind of improvise a little bit of a solo, just with some little licks, and I'm going to stay right there in those 2 box positions, because you may be like, ah, dude, you know, what can I really do with just that? It's just a few notes, just a handful of notes. But if you add a few, you know, some bends to it a little bit, if you do a couple little hammer-ons and pull-offs that I'm going to show you, and of course I'm just improvising on my own here, and I want you to take those box positions and improvise it for yourself. But you know, you can make a pretty cool solo with just using 2 simple box positions. All right, so here we go. Let's check out what it sounds like. Okay, so you can see, you know, I wasn't doing anything fancy, just a couple of little bends. You know, just whatever came to me. But that's the power of those 3-string box positions. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave me a comment and let me know your thoughts. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.